Hello, welcome to the Shantavia Chronicles, and I am your host, Miss Shantavia. Today we're going to talk about Disney again, and yeah, I don't know if you have followed me or seen any of my videos, but I have worked for Disney Studios slash DreamWorks slash Pixar for almost 10 years, and I was a ghostwriter for them. I wrote a lot of their cartoon movies within the last decade and a lot of their Disney Life movies. And so now I am suing them, trying to get my money from them. And yeah, I'm going through a lot of craziness, a lot of supernatural craziness has happened to me since, I've been pursuing Disney Studios in this lawsuit of X billion. And yeah, they want me to work for their new Miami location, but I don't want to do it. It's not even complete yet. They had people to move here like a year and a half ago. That's how long I've been here, a year and a half. And they haven't even completed the, what is that? The place for us to work. They haven't even completed the building yet. So they had people to sell their houses and everything to move to Miami, Florida, and they haven't even completed the building yet. So I don't want to work for Disney any longer, and I just want to get my money from them and just go about my business. So yeah, so this is why I'm doing a video today and let you know that these people are kind of crazy slash evil. So yes, come on in, and I'm going to play you a couple of videos of mine that, dealing with Disney and Hollywood in particular. So yes, shout out to all the people that I've used their content today. I'm a very fairly new content creator, and so yes, bear with me with my electronics. Okay, so hold on. Okay.
This Bible series.
Yes, here we go.
However, the story begins to thicken when they purchased the rights to the NIV as wetland, the RSV. You'll never guess what happened next.
Okay, let's go back.
1721 was completely
Oh,
deleted
shoot.
from both versions. Look.
Okay. Alrighty, let's do it. Okay.
But this kind of demon does not go out except by prayer and fasting. It's not there. It literally skips from 20 to 22 in both versions.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties. Alrighty. Let's do this again. One more again. We're gonna do this one more again. What is going on? What is it? I'm coming. Alrighty. Let's do it. Yes. Okay, let's try it again.
This is exactly why it's vitally important to study the word and know it for yourself. If they take it away, you need to know what it says. If they change it, you need to know what it says.
That man knew the Bible from beginning to end to where he was able to recite it word for word. Know your word, get in your word, study your word. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to hear his voice, and his sheep hear his voice. The thing is, when you spend so much intimacy time, you can tell what's been distorted and what's of Yahuwah, because you'll know what he sounds like. You'll know his word. And you know his word by being intimate, by sitting and studying, by sitting and reading, by sitting and engulfing yourself with his, like engulfing your life with his word, with his mind, his will, his emotions, the Bible.
I was always filming it, but check it out. Tesla deleted the videos. California, 109.
So yeah, I'm having technical difficulties with the first one, but we're gonna go to the second one. About Hollywood is in our face. Yeah, Hollywood has put it in our face. They are crazy. They worship the devil. They don't care that they worship the devil, and they'll do any and everything to us because they're halfway evil. So this is a cartoon from Hollywood. You probably heard of it. And yes, they put it in our face that they don't care about us and they're evil. And so here we go. Yes.
The whole time, the Animaniacs was exposing the industry and also trying to sucker you into joining the industry. See, the Animaniacs trying to make it seem like they don't have to listen to nobody. They can do whatever they want, which is why they're hitting all these men over their heads. These men represent the elite.
Check out
These
this
represent
content
the men
creator.
who own them. These men are responsible for what goes in and comes out of Warner Brothers. But like I said,
And Hollywood
if you listen
in
to their lyrics
general.
and look at them,
They're all the
they're telling you
same.
they can do whatever
Universal,
they want with no
Disney,
consequences.
Warner
But
Brothers,
it's the opposite. Everything that they saying is the
MGM.
opposite. Like in this scene, it says, "Come join the Warner Brothers." Then it says they lock us in the tower whenever we get caught. But then he says, but we just break loose. Now, when they say they lock us in the tower, this is not literally, this is a metaphor about the industry. They let you know that the industry owns you through the contracts. You sold your soul through the contract. Look at what they say right here. The writers flip, we have no script. Again, they're trying to make it seem like they can do whatever they want to do. Talking about they don't have no script, but they have a script. The script is what they doing in this scene. It's all about entertaining the masses. Look what it says. You'll laugh till you collapse. What you think that means? This is a representation of them getting your attention, whatever it is to get your attention through the television. That's why it's called television. Television. The vision is to get you to think that everything is all good in the industry. Everything is cake and ice cream. And while the masses is being entertained, they so blind by it they can't even see that the world is also being destroyed at the same time by the same people who make them laugh. And that's what Pinky and the Brain represent. They're not trying to take over the world, they're trying to destroy it. As you can see, he uses the magnet to bring the planet down to destroy the earth. Now, this don't represent literally the earth being destroyed, but it represents the minds of the people being destroyed. Because how easily mankind is manipulated through television. And once they got you, they pull the rug from under you. And now you see the man in the hole. That's what these animaniacs represent. They are deceivers, bro. All these cartoons represents deceiving. They are deceivers trying to deceive you to join the entertainment industry. Look at these contracts they got, bro. And look what it says.
All of them got contracts.
Play contracts basically means that regardless of them not finishing their role or whatever, they still get paid. So that's why they throwing these contracts in your face like this, bro. They trying to make it seem like everything is all good. Come on, join. It's a trap, bro. And this scene right here sums it all up. You see, the faded blue, the characters that's in the back in the faded blue represents those who was deceived into coming into the industry. Just look at their faces. They're not there no more, bro. The meat that's tossed into his pants represent them and what they had to do to get into the industry. Look at that, bro. This is not just some scene where he just opened his pants.
All
and
companies,
decided to
all
throw
wonderful
meat inside of it.
companies, but
Look at it,
evil
bro. It's
intentions.
symbolism. Think about it. What you think this means? And the black
If
men
you
show
survive,
that this don't make it better, because
everybody
that's what they
can't be
represent,
lying
black
about
racial.
this stuff, sir.
You remember them white racist people who used to dress up as blackface? That is the same depiction of the Animaniacs. The white gloves and the white face. White gloves and the white face. It's the same thing. Mickey Mouse is also part of it, and many other cartoons. It's all a trap. The whole time, the Animaniacs was exposing the industry and also
Let's
trying
hit
to
one more
suck you
time.
into joining the industry. See, the Animaniacs trying to make it seem like they don't have to listen to nobody. They can do whatever they want. Which is
Pinky and
why
the
they're hitting
Brain.
all these men over their heads. These men represent the elite. These represent the men who own them.
Disney,
These men are
Universal,
responsible
Warner
for
Brothers,
what
all
goes
of them
in
the
and comes
same.
out of Warner Brothers. But like I said, if you listen to their lyrics and look at them, they're telling you they can do whatever they want with no consequences. But it's the opposite. Everything that they saying is the opposite.
Opposite. There
Like
is
in this scene,
consequences
it
for
says,
selling
"Come join
your
the Warner
soul."
Brothers." Then it says they lock us in the tower whenever we get caught. But then he says, but we just break loose. Now, when they say they lock us in the tower, this is not literally, this is a metaphor about the industry. They let you know that the industry owns you through the contracts.
At least they think they did. At least Disney tried to own me, but they do not. I'm just going to get my money and run.
No script. Again, they're trying to make it seem like they can do whatever they want to do. Talking about they don't have no script, but they have a script. The script
Yes, they
is what
do. They
doing in
have
this
had a
scene. It's
script
all
since
about
Hollywood
entertaining the masses. Look what it
started.
says. You're alive till you collapse. What you think that means? This is a representation of them getting your attention, whatever it is to get your attention through the television. That's why it's called television. Television. The vision is to get you to think that everything is all good in the industry. Everything is cake and
It's not all good.
while the masses is being
A lot of those
entertained,
actors,
so
even the
blind by it, they
cartoon
can't even see
actor
that the world's
voiceovers,
also being
are
destroyed
on
at the same
drugs.
time
Why
by
is
the
that?
same people
Why
who
do they
make them
feel
laugh.
so used
And
and
that's what
abused
Pinky and the
after
Brain
they
represent.
lose,
They're not trying to
are
take over
not
the
in this
world. They're
industry
trying to
anymore?
destroy it.
Why do
As you
they
can
feel
see,
so
he uses
used and
the magnet to
abused?
bring the
Even
planet
if they
down
have
to
all this
destroy
wealth and
Earth.
all this money, they still are feeling
Now, this don't
horrible
represent
for being
literally
in
the Earth being
Hollywood.
destroyed, but it represents the minds of the people being destroyed. Because how easily mankind is manipulated through television. And once they got you, they pull the rug from under you. And now you see the man in the hole. That's what these animaniacs represent. They are deceivers, bro. All these cartoons represents deceiving. They are deceivers trying to deceive you to join the entertainment industry.
Look at all those
they got,
contracts.
bro. And look what it says.
What is that?
We
What
have
the
paid
NDAs?
for play
NDAs
contracts.
at Disney,
Basically
NDAs
means
at
that
Nickelodeon.
regardless of them not
Don't tell
finishing
them
their
what we're
role or
actually
whatever,
doing to
they
you.
still get paid. So that's why they throwing
Look
these
at all those
contracts in your face like
NDAs.
this, bro. They trying to make it seem like everything is all good. Come on.
Look
show
at
me.
all these
It's a
Disney
trap, bro.
NDAs.
And this scene right here sums it
All
up.
their child
See,
stars are on
the
drugs
characters that's in the back,
because they
the faded
filling
blue,
out all these
represents
contracts and
those who was deceived
NDAs.
into coming into the industry. Just
Deceived.
look at their faces. They're not there no more,
Yep.
bro. The meat that's tossed into his pants represent them and what they had to do to get into the industry. Look at that, bro. This is not just some scene where he just opened his pants and decided to throw meat inside of it. Look at it, bro. It's symbolism. Think about it. What you think this means? And the black minstrel depiction don't make it better.
Okay, but we're gonna go from there. But yeah, they putting it in plain sight. All of it's been put in plain sight that the industry is evil and they don't care, and they will take you for everything that you got in your life, your sanity, your family. They don't care. They just will. Everything's $1 worth. If you could if they could make $1 off for you, that's all they care about in Hollywood is making $1. Everything is up for sale. Your family, your friends, your parents, everything.
The Black Pharaohs, the kingdoms of
Okay,
Kush,
that's not what I'm
the
going
great
to do.
civilizations of.
So yes, let's go back to this one. Where is it? Come on. Yeah, it's gonna be a longer video today because I'm like putting my foot into it. And so yes, it's one video. I don't know what I did with it. I know it's on here.
The whole time the anime.
What is going on? They deleted it. I'm trying to play it. What is going on here? Wow. They're not even showing it on here. This is crazy. I want to go back. Go back, go back. Thank you for the 9 people who has came in today. Because I'm having a technical difficulties now. I don't know what's happening. They deleted it? What is this? Wow, they deleted it right off the thing. Yes, that is crazy. Because it was right on here. Wow. It is what it is. So yeah, I wasn't the only person, I guess, approached by Disney or people that know Disney. I guess Michael Jackson was approached by Disney to be a part of the Marvel slash Disney projects of the super comic people that that help them do the comics or whatever. And so, uh, 4 years before I got into it, Michael Jackson was offered to do the Marvel series as well, but Sony stopped it and blocked it. So I've been watching a lot of videos, so I guess a lot of the superhero powers and the origins of the superheroes come from, guess what, Black literature. And so I guess they had to attach Black literature to a Black person, and so that's probably how Michael Jackson got involved of possibly purchasing Marvel Studios or Marvel brand to do Spider-Man and the other superheroes, Aquaman, what is that, Iron Man, and different Marvel characters, because they are, I didn't know it, African American, well, African folktale and folklores and deities. So that's probably how I got involved with Disney, and Disney Studios been looking for a Black person to be the face of the Black part of the Black folklores of Marvel Studios and the deities slash superheroes. So here's another one. Okay.
The double standard,
Yes,
I think,
let's
comes
go.
from the fact that the American criminal.
I don't know. That's not it. Oh my gosh. What is going on here? What is going on? I'm having all these technical difficulties. Technical difficulties today. Okay. This is the video I was looking for. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Yes, they are trying to stop me. Yeah, they are trying to stop me, but then okay, so I finally got, okay, I finally got the, shush, I need to go back. Shush. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this like this and play. Yes, here we go with Evil Disney. And Disney using the blackface slash Michael Jackson slash Shantavia to get the African folklores permission for the deities slash superhero Marvel Comics, DC Comics done, because they needed a blackface to do it, because they are African folklore deities. So here's what Disney been up to stop my getting paid and stop, I guess, Michael from buying it. Walt Disney Studios, and this is this new creator, Perky. And that's her right there. I will tag her in here so you guys can see it. So let's play it.
Yep, the Bible. Check this out. The original intent of the $7.2 billion purchase was to produce this Bible.
Okay, oh shit, that's her channel. And I need to go back again. What is happening?
Bible series. However, the story begins about the Disney company buying the rights to the Bible. Yep, the Bible. Check this out. The original intent of the $7.2 billion purchase was to produce this Bible series. However, the story began to thicken when they purchased the rights to the NIV as well as the RSV. You'll never guess what happened next. Matthew 17:21 was completely deleted from both versions. Look, but this kind of demon does not go out except by prayer and fasting. It's not there. It literally skips from 20 to 22 in both versions. This is exactly why it's vitally important to study the word and know it for yourself. If they take it away, you need to know what it says. If they change it, you need to know what it says.
That man knew the Bible from beginning to end to where he was able to recite it word for word. Know your word. getting your word, study your word. Because at the end of the day, you have to be able to hear his voice and his sheep hear his
And it's
voice.
too many
The
evil
thing is, when you
people.
spend so much intimacy time, you can tell what's been distorted and what's of Yahuwah because you'll know what he sounds like. You'll know his voice.
Exactly. Yes. It is too. Yes. Hold on. Let me stop. Yeah, it is too many evil people in the world. Not per se, Satan worshipers. You could be, what is that, in love with money. You could be in love with greed. You could be in love with things. And you could be evil just because you love money, because you love things, and you don't care about the things and the people around you. So, with that, yes, it's so many evil people not knowing that they're being evil, because I don't know if Disney knew that, but maybe so. Maybe they did know that. And so, yes, I'm going to show you guys another video. Yes, show you guys another video about Marvel, Disney's Marvel, and yeah, Disney's Marvel, and Michael Jackson almost was about to buy Marvel. Michael Jackson could have been sitting where I am right now, trying to get paid from Disney, but Sony didn't let it. But he could have been the person if he didn't buy the Beatles catalog. Michael Jackson could have been the person to make all these videos. Make all these movies about Aquaman and everyone else.
For Marvel Comics.
Okay, so
This is not about them crimes. This is about a take
let's
from the
see.
shadow government.
But let's see.
Michael Jackson died because he didn't oil company in the.
So, do you know there's a shadow government of what is that? Skinwalkers and the what you call it? The Dracos that made it with the people from heaven, the Watchers that made it with people from heaven, and made the Neblins and all kinds of skin people that made it with the birds and the fish and gave us all these reptilian people of today. It's a true statement. I'm going to show you more videos about what's going on. So here is Umar Johnson, and let's see who. Oh, I can't see the person who sent the video. I'm sorry, but thank you, Umar, for this video and this tad bit of truth. So we're gonna talk about the industry, Michael, and Marvel, where I am right now. Well, Michael Jackson could have been, but he was uh, deaded, and also he had this beef with Sony.
Will drill under their Massachusetts home and create an oil tunnel. Puffy is in jail because he sued Diageo Liquor Company, one of the most powerful liquor companies in the world. He sued them and forced them to settle out of court, and he also started a Black First political party. Jay-Z is going through this because Jay-Z also sued.
Jay-Z was acquitted. So remember, Jay-Z was acquitted. That was not true about Jay-Z. Jay-Z never touched Jaguar Wright or any other woman.
This is about to take down from the shadow government.
The shadow
Michael
government.
Jackson died because he didn't want to sell Sony Records back his ownership of the Beatles music.
Yep, Sony bought Marvel.
To buy Marvel Comics. He got accused of molesting them white boys, so when he entered a bid for Marvel Comics.
Wow. Yeah, and I didn't know that. When I was going through what I was going through, and with Disney and Marvel, I would just so happen to go through, stuff about Umar Johnson and what he was saying, and that came up. I did not know Michael, the King of Pop, wanted to buy Marvel Comics a long time ago. So this is weird. So Disney and Marvel have been looking for black people for a long time to put in that Afro deity, to put in those Marvel super comics from the Afro deities. The water lady is supposed to be Uga or something like that. Oshun. The water lady from the Marvel comics, the X-Men was Oshun or whatever. So they've been looking for black people. Marvel Comics / Disney. So I did not know that Michael Jackson was trying to purchase. Yeah, what is that? Marvel. Like, I'm part of Marvel right now with Disney, trying to get my money. So hopefully that comes soon. So I'm about to show you guys another video right quick. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go back.
They were all plagiarized from. You know what's crazy about all these white superheroes? Guess where they come from?
Okay, well, wrong one. Let's do this.
All these white superheroes, guess where they come from? Guess where they come from? Sky. They were all plagiarized.
Okay.
White superheroes, guess where they come from? Guess where they come from? Sky. They were all plagiarized from African divinity. Aquaman is Olokun. In the Yoruba pantheon, Olokun is the male spirit that owns all the water. Halle Berry Storm, that is a divinity known as Oya. She's my mother in the spiritual world. She's the empress of the wind. She's responsible for revolutionary change. Wolverine is Ogun. Incredible Hulk is Ogun. Thor is Shango. Superman is Shango. Charles Xavier is Obatala. They took our divinities of the African pantheon and turned them into superheroes. We will let our children worship the artificial white superhero and never tell them about the real life African spirit that it was stolen from. You know what's crazy about all these white superheroes? Guess where they come from? Guess where they come from? Sky. They were all plagiarized from African divinity. Aquaman is Olokun. In the Yoruba pantheon, Olokun is the male spirit that owns all the water. Halle Berry Storm, that is a divinity known as Oya. She's my mother in the spiritual world. She's the empress of the wind. She's responsible for revolutionary change. Wolverine is Ogun. Incredible Hulk is Ogun. Thor is Shango. Superman is Shango. Charles Xavier is Obatala. They took our divinities of the African pantheon and turned them into superheroes. We will let our children worship the artificial white superhero and never tell them about the real life African spirit that it was stolen from. You know what's crazy about all these white?
All right, so yes. Now we all know. They were African deities. All the superheroes from Marvel and DC Comics were from Africa and Africa deities, and now we know. So that's why they needed a black face, which I was a black face for Marvel slash Disney for 10 years, and I need my money now, and so I am suing them, and now I'm getting what is that, the background knowledge of why I was chosen. Like they say, you were picked for Hollywood. You don't pick Hollywood. Hollywood picks you, and it's who you know, and it's by design. So it was by design that I worked for Disney slash Marvel Studios, and yeah, so hopefully I get my money soon. And so I'm reading up and I'm catching up, and so I'm catching the public up on what's going on in Hollywood and what it is in the Hollywood, California, and the Hollywood, Miami, Florida, or slash Orlando, Florida. So I'm gonna show you one more video, just, well, two more videos, but one more video to just give you an idea of like the robot things. I know that they're talking about robots taking over and being evil, but since we on the evil tip today, we're just gonna do and watch all the videos that's of evil about Hollywood. And so now we're gonna do the robots right now. So give me a second. Let's get this video together. Yes. Where is it? Here. Okay, let's turn this down. Okay. So another content creator by Demetrius Wilson. And I have all the content creators that I show today in the comment section. So thanks so much. So here's another video for you guys. Okay. Okay, let me try to rewind it.
And that's a big.
Okay.
Now we all say this shit. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And that's a big motherfucking fact. You wanna know why, motherfucker? Everybody think this robot shit is brand spanking new. But in all actuality, they've been making and producing these motherfuckers a long time ago. That's a big fact. Check out this, dog. And no, that ain't the only one. There's more. Like that one dude they used to say, he ain't alive no more. But that's neither here nor there. Look at this one, dog. And you know they had more. They just didn't have that one or that one. They got this one as well, dog. I just don't understand why they would hide this technology and then bring this shit back out. Cause, look, they got another one, another robot. Look at this one, dog. I don't think it's fair that us as people should be lied to about certain shit, especially shit like this. What we gonna panic about? Huh? That just means that y'all was doing some other shit with these robots and been doing some other shit with these robots. I think that...
Yeah, look at this mess. Let's play it again. Black and white robots look like humans.
That ain't the only one.
Hollywood is trying to tell us lies. And they have been doing this for years. Black and white. Black and white.
Look at this one, dog.
Black and white. They've been look like a man face.
They just didn't have that one or that one. They got this one as well, dog.
Look at that. Talking about our robot was the beginning of the future. Them white people been doing this forever. The elites have been doing this forever.
Another one, another robot. Look at this one, dog.
The elites been doing this forever, you guys. Don't let them fool you. They're, like I showed you at the beginning.
That just means that y'all was doing some other shit with these robots and been doing some other shit with these robots. I think that y'all putting demons in the motherfucking robots because demons want to be human, want to be alive. That's why they be possessing motherfuckers because they need a body. And y'all making fake bodies to put these motherfuckers in.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Clones too, motherfucker. I ain't forgot. And all these motherfucking Cabbage Patch Kids. But look at this other motherfucking robot.
Look at this.
And y'all think that this is some regular shit? I know y'all don't. Ain't no way y'all think this is some regular shit. Old ass motherfucking robots from back in the motherfucking day. Ain't no motherfucking way, dog.
It's a script.
Ain't no
It's a script. They trying to take it away and bring it back. Take it away and bring it back like it's new. The script of the elite.
I showed y'all. All these old ass robots they had.
Yep, like I showed you at the beginning, this is the script of the elite. They've been doing this for years. And that's why I showed that video as well. You be like, what, a script? Yes, Warner Brothers, Disney, Universal can be really good companies. They have really good products, but they still have evil intentions. And that's why I showed you that video at the end. It's a script. They've been doing this stuff that they did yesterday with the robots or whatever. They say, oh, it's brand new, innovative. They've been doing this crap since we were in black and white for years and years and years. Them white elites been doing the same stuff for years and years and years, and you can't tell us they're not. It's a script. And then 100 years from now, they're gonna be like, oh wow, there's a new robot. They're going to put it in, take it back, put it in, take it back, and lie. And they've been doing it for years, and they're going to continue. So don't be deceived by Hollywood. Share this video, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you could get all my latest and up-to-date videos, and let people know about this video, especially this one, what Hollywood and the elites are doing out here. And they've been doing it for years. That's why I showed this last video about, them doing this for years. So one more video, two more videos I have to show you guys. So hold on, bear with me. Yes. Come on. Today. I'm gonna find it. I know I had it first. Okay, view all. What is this video? I know it wasn't this far back. It wasn't this far back. What the hell is it? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just go to this one and pause it. Okay. Let's pause it and let's go to this other one. Where in the heck is it? She deleted? God dog it. Shorts. Well, I don't know then.
Listen.
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm coming back. I need to find it. I'm gonna have to go to this whole different device because this thing is tripping. But I played what I wanted to play anyway. Just, took a little time. But I got it. Where is it? Okay, view all. The memories. Damn, maybe it's been removed or taken down. Yeah, I'm surprised I got the videos I do have. So, yeah. They must have removed it. These a-holes. Because it's not this further down. Yeah, they removed it. Yes. I think they removed it. Those a-holes. And I was like, yes, it is so nice that they got that together. Oh, I found it. Yay. Okay, let's saw these commercials. Another commercial.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, sit down. We gotta talk.
Yes.
There's been a groundbreaking break in John Diddy Combs' case. It involves Elon Musk. It involves Ali Carter.
Remember I was telling you about the robots they've been having for years?
Under Diddy's case, and she was moved through tunnels. It also
Underground tunnels.
of Diddy that is sicker and more depraved than we ever thought. But let's get into this because y'all, Elon Musk has just vindicated Ali Carter. Now, a lot of you guys were asking me to look into what Ali Carter's claims are. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think the elites doing with the underground tunnels? Oh, you guys are lying. You're making this stuff up.
Yeah.
No.
That far from the mark. Well, guess what? We've been waiting and looking, or at least I've been investigating, looking for any evidence to corroborate the claims that Ali made about there being underground cities, underground tunnels, all these things going on. And
The
you know who just
reptilians,
vindicated
the
her?
elite,
Elon effing Musk.
Disney's,
Musk. Y'all, hear me
the
out.
Warner Brothers, the
Ellie's been saying
Universals,
all this. And we know that they
the
were
top
actually
one
saying,
percent.
confirmed on the news, that Diddy's house has underground grottos. Okay? And I kept thinking, okay, if they have this, there is a
This
record of this.
creator right
It
here, Tisa
has to be
Tales.
on in the city planning. You know, there's secret, but there can only be so much secret, especially when there are earthquakes, the tectonic plates, all that stuff shifting. But you know what's the interesting thing about it? First, it came out that Elon Musk and Diddy's history. Diddy loaned Elon Musk millions of dollars.
Those
to buy
evil
Twitter.
tunnels.
Justin Combs popped up with matching cyber trucks for him and his girlfriend, and he keeps putting them on his stories, which makes me believe this is some type of endorsement deal they have, or maybe he got them for free as long as he advertises them for a certain amount of time. I mean, let's be real, cyber
Sorry, I was
sales.
talking.
You guys were asking me to look into what Ali Carter's claims are. I'm not gonna lie.
Elon
Some of the
Musk
claims sound
with those
a little
evil
outlandish,
robots
or
for
they
the
did.
demons.
But the more and more we learn about the Sean Diddy case, the more we realize, yeah, it's not that far from the mark. Well, guess what? We've been waiting and looking, or at least I've been investigating, looking for any evidence to corroborate the claims that Ali made about there being underground cities, underground tunnels, all these things going on. And you know who just vindicated her?
Elon Musk,
M-effing Musk.
the evil
Y'all, hear
robot
me
for the
out.
demons.
Ali's been saying all this. And we know that they were actually saying, confirmed on the news, that Diddy's house has underground grottos. Okay? And I kept thinking, okay, if they have this, there is a record of this. It has to be on in the city planning. You know, there's secret, but there can only be so much secret, especially when there are earthquakes, the tectonic plates, all that stuff shifting. But you know what's the interesting thing about it? First, it came out that Elon Musk and Diddy's history. Diddy loaned Elon Musk millions of dollars to buy Twitter. Justin Combs popped up with matching cyber trucks for him and his girlfriend, and he keeps putting them on his stories, which makes me believe this is some type of endorsement deal they have, or maybe he got them for free as long as he advertises them for a certain amount of time. I mean, let's be real, Cybertruck sales are stalling. He hasn't been able to get the Tesla effect going, but forget all that. Because you know how they say that when things come out, in order to limit liability, they try to act like, oh my God, didn't you know? Of course there's secret tunnels. You guys, look what just aired last week with Elon Musk and Oprah's BFF, Gayle King. Now, I'm not implying that Oprah is involved in this in any which way. I am just saying that Gayle King is a voice on a huge network. And look how Elon Musk is now admitting that what Ali Carter said was true and admitting about what is in the tunnels. You guys, this is not clickbait. Pay attention to this. Let's go.
How fast is this? This is still slow. We're only doing 20 miles an hour.
Oh my
We'll
God,
speed
oh
up
my God.
after we get around the corner.
This isn't just any tunnel.
We can get 100, no problem. But
The
we'll
robot
take it easy.
man's tunnels.
It's Elon Musk's tunnel. And to understand why we're speeding through it, you need to go back a couple of years when he decided he had had enough of Los Angeles traffic gridlock.
They said a couple of
Either
years.
invest in you, or
They
we'll be
said the
stuck
robots were
in
new.
traffic hell for the rest of our lives. I still think well, maybe this could be underground.
Nope, no
This
new
is the
script.
underground network he envisions. Electric cars using street-level elevators to drop down into a series of tunnels. Autonomous technology in the cars ensure that they don't run into each other, despite going speeds over 125 miles an hour.
Tunnels, in my view, the only solution to urban congestion because we have a 2D road network and we have buildings in 3D. And everyone wants to pile out of those buildings and into those buildings at the same time.
Yeah, you guys, this is a huge development. The fact that now that all this information about these secret tunnels connecting some of the biggest pervs, alleged pervs,
Alleged
people's opinion,
pervs.
go do your own research in
And who are the
Hollywood,
pervs?
Warren
Who are the
Beatty,
pervs?
who
The
was it?
rich
Hugh
actors.
Hefner. Diddy,
The rich.
God knows who else. The fact that they're
The
like, yeah,
rich
you didn't
companies.
know. For years we called everybody conspiracy theorists. We denied it existed. You don't know that there's two Hollywoods, one above ground, below ground, where women are peddled back and forth and then like party favors.
The
You didn't know. Oh, and by
Weinsteins.
the way,
The
Elon
Disney
Musk built it.
Studios.
You didn't know this is
The
a thing of the
Pixars.
future.
The
Yeah, this is no
MGMs.
coincidence. Just to the first,
You don't think
let me take you
MGM
into
and
what
Disney
Alan
knew
Carter
about
actually
Weinstein?
said, and then we're gonna go into
And the other
more
one?
information. There's cities underground. There's warehouses underground. There's actual homes underground. People build these tunnels, and they've built them for decades. There's a lot of elite celebrities. They go down there for parties. Underneath the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, California. I was there for a cock party. We walked through the museum, through the garden area, and employees led us to underground tunnels. We had to take an elevator and stairs. We had to be led. There is no way that you can just walk into a tunnel. The entrances and the exits are in your face, but there's no way that you can just walk through tunnels. You'll get stuck. You'll go deeper and deeper, and you won't be able to come back out because it's hard, because the tunnels run all different directions for miles and miles and miles and miles. So if you go down the wrong one, you'll get stuck, and it's confusing to turn back around and get back to where you're going. So you have to be led in and out. I think people assume that when you get underground, it's just this dirt, and you keep going deeper, and there's more dirt, and then there's cages. No, that's not how it works. The Playboy Mansions. I met some really elite people when I was there. I had to do jobs with some elite celebrities. Everybody thought they were lying. Remember the person that said there's even secret Starbucks? You can order anything. Again, this is why you do not see celebrities in the traffic jam. But why were there secret tunnels? And why were they
The
trying to
pedophiles,
gaslight
the rich
everybody
elite.
into saying they never existed? You guys, listen to this if you don't believe that this has been around.
The rich elite never be seen.
Los Angeles. Okay, so look, I got one for you guys. I got one for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Tisa Tales.
The tunnels, okay? The tunnels under some people's homes that connect to other people's homes, and there's these parties that go on these homes. Okay, it's not people's homes alone, you guys. It's Los Angeles underground, okay? There's tunnels, there's underground systems everywhere, just like New York, just like other places. Underground systems, okay? And that's in the city, the downtown area. Watch this.
Were you born between 1980 and 1989?
come on,
If so,
video.
you can get
Shut
$250
up.
to spend at McDonald's completely.
So I'm just walking in downtown Los Angeles doing my thing near the banking district. And we'll see these natural like manholes that bring out hot air. We think, oh, Marilyn Monroe is sexy, right? No. Okay. But yes, there are some sanitation, sewage things going on under the streets, obviously. But then as you're looking on the sidewalk, it's not just on the street, it's all over the place in the city. But there's these trapdoor looking things that say, do not enter, be careful. We're approaching one now on my left. And one day I was walking and this was wide open and there was 3 people like kind of guarding it, like public safety people. And there is a fully functioning staircase under these
Exit.
that look like underground
Keep
parking.
clear.
It's a big staircase. It's not like a ladder.
An exit for what? What is this exit? Keep clear. Exit for what? No pedestrians? So no pedestrians, but other people?
Yes, it's Fabiana Hotel, 301 East.
Like a little manhole. Like there's walking room. There's tunnels. You can transport goods, people, things. You know what I mean? It's out of sight, and they connect to other cities. They connect to states. It's a lot bigger than we think. Speaking of other states, did you know that they just announced that Elon Musk is
Ellie Carter,
also
right there.
building
Ellie Carter.
underground tunnels connecting Los Angeles to Vegas and the rest of the world. He calls it his boring company, where they do.
Oh,
Elon Musk himself not only confirmed it, but he vindicated her and he outed himself as the person that is not only continuing to build these tunnels, but he's expanding them to every city with a series of, you heard them. So for the critics, come on.
okay, I've missed one part.
Yes.
Tunnels connecting some of the biggest alleged pervs.
Alleged
Opinion,
pervs.
go do your own research in
Alleged
Hollywood.
devil
Warren
worshippers.
Beatty,
Alleged
who
occultists.
was it? Hugh Hefner, Diddy, God knows who else. The fact that they're like, yeah, you didn't know? For years we called everybody conspiracy theorists. We denied it existed. You don't know that there's two Hollywoods?
Conspiracy.
One above ground, below ground, where women are peddled back and forth and men like party favors? You didn't know? Oh, and by the way, Elon Musk built it. You didn't know this is a thing of the future. Yeah, this is no coincidence. Just to refresh you guys, let me take you into what Ally Carter actually said, and then I'm there for parties.
Look at this.
Underneath the Getty Museum in Los Angeles, California.
Here it is.
I cannot believe what went on under it. Playboy magazine reports it has just discovered blueprints
Under.
tunnels beneath the mansion that supposedly led to the homes of Jack Nicholson,
Actor.
Warren Beatty,
Actor.
James Caan,
Actor.
and Kirk Douglas.
Actor.
This, a photo from the late 70s allegedly showing an excavation in progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall.
Bunny logo.
Best of all, the blueprint. It says this tunnel leads to James Caan's house. This one to
Another
Jack
actor.
Nicholson's. This one to Kirk Douglas.
Another actor.
And this one goes all the way to Warren Beatty's house.
Another actor.
Yeah, pretty shocking information. But you guys, this has been rumored.
This is who and what I'm dealing with. As a writer for Disney for a decade, I'm going against Disney, MGM, the high elite Marvel Studios, and even the actors, the evil actors that employ these evil people, giving them this evil role and inducted them into evil. What does all these people need all these hidden tunnels underground from house to house? Everyone can't be lying about all these stories of witchcraft and intel of what is that, women being taken advantage of and thrown under these tunnels, people coming up missing for going against these people, the Disneys, the actors, and the MGMs, the Warner Brothers, going against these people. They come up missing and all kinds of crazy stuff happens to them. So yes, this is the Shantavia Chronicles. I will put everyone that has a video I showed in the details. And thanks for you guys coming in and commenting. Please share, and like, and also hit the notification bell so you can be privy to the next video. Have a great Tuesday. Goodbye.